I've never seen such a crazy woman. She was determined to knit a damn scarf. When she ran out of yarn, she used her own hair. Worse still, she fell off a cliff trying to finish it. Just now, Jenny sat at the cliff's edge knitting her scarf. It had already grown 40 meters long, yet she refused to stop. She kicked the other end of the scarf hard, and it slid straight down the cliff. She didn't care at all, just kept knitting away at the scarf in her hands. Feeling the scarf getting heavier, she tugged it and kept knitting, but as the scarf grew heavier, Jenny plummeted straight toward the ground. While knitting, she was walking toward the cliff's edge, and she suddenly realized the scarf had already fallen. Watching it plummet downward, Jenny frantically quickened her knitting pace. Ultimately, the scarf dragged her over the edge. Fortunately, her reflexes were sharp, her feet hooked onto the cliff's rim. Yet climbing wasn't her first thought. She kept knitting the scarf. Her knitting speed outpaced the scarf's descent. Before long, Jenny reached the cliff's edge again. Behind her, the yarn was nearly gone. When Jenny realized, the scarf had already begun falling down the cliff, she desperately grabbed the scarf to retrieve more yarn, only to find it completely exhausted. At that moment, the hair on her forehead caught her attention. After a brief hesitation, Jenny used her own hair to continue knitting. This time, the pace quickened. In the blink of an eye, her hair was also gone. The scarf began dragging her toward the cliff's edge. In the critical moment, a pair of scissors caught her eye in the distance. She planted her knitting needles into the ground, and crawled inch by inch toward the scissors. But just as she was about to reach them, the needle in her hand snapped. Before she could react, she was dragged over the edge. Yet moments later, Jenny crawled back. In desperation, she bit through her own hair. Jenny stared at the cliff, her hands instinctively reaching out again. Recalling what had just happened, she hurriedly threw the needle over the edge.